up, Paul?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Got home from
You
my
sound
morning run.
tired.
No, I just got home from my morning run.
Oh,
I am a little tired. I didn't sleep very well last night, but I'm all right.
well, I only sleep 2 or 3 hours at a time. Then I have to turn the TV on, and then I sleep 2 or 3 hours at a time, and turn the TV on, and that's
Oh, it
that's
wouldn't bother. See, that wouldn't bother me if I was, retired at home like you are. But I gotta work the next morning. It kind of sucks when you can't sleep.
yep, yeah, it does.
If you have the option to just go to sleep whenever you feel like it, is a lot. It's not as stressful. All right, let's see here. Food out.
Okay, I think I got it pinned. I think we're almost ready to go here. I got to turn off the live reactions.
Oh, they moved that anyway. It's not in the way anymore.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's down at the bottom by the chat box now.
See, that's why you know what's going on, and I'm just oblivious to most everything.
No, they did that a few months back. It's been a while since they did that. Now on the
I
phone,
called eBay this morning because I ordered an additional battery
right?
for my flip, and back and forth with them. I was going to cancel it, then I didn't cancel it, and they said they didn't cancel it, and so then they turned down my off request to cancel the order, which was fine, and they said, "But we'll ship it to you if you want to pay another $15."
Well, you ordered another flip?
No, another battery. I've only got
Oh,
two
another battery.
batteries, and I want the third battery.
Uh, do you need a third battery though? Or you
Well,
just want
I
one?
always like to have them in threes, but do I need it? No. But the thing of it is they took my money out of my bank account already.
Uh,
So anyway, I talked to a guy by the name of Theodore with a bit of an accent, and he assured me that he'd take care of it, and that he would give them a notification that they had to return my money within 3 to 5 days, and blah blah blah.
I don't know. Don't always the shit out of me with companies. What's up, Edward, Brenda, and
Edward
Warren? How's it going?
Brenda.
What's up, Warren? No, but what pisses me off is how companies can so quick take your money, but when they want to do a refund, oh no, it's going to take 3 to 10 business days.
Yep.
Fuck out of here. Give me my money right back as fast as you took it back out of my account.
That's right. My account will accept the money anytime. Just stick it in there.
That's BS.
Yes, it is. It is. But
You
it
should
is
have.
it is what it is. I didn't want to be out the $100. You know, I
What's up,
wanted to
Jody?
get my money back.
What are you talking about?
I ordered it on the 4th of the month. I ordered an additional flip battery because I only got two. So I wanted
Oh,
to have three. I'm used to having three of everything, at the minimum of three.
gotcha.
And so I ordered it on eBay, and rigmarole back and forth and back and forth. They sent me a private message, says, "Well, in order for us to ship it to you, we need another $15.89 or some damn thing like that." That's when I called
No,
eBay. It says, because I've been an eBay customer. In fact, he verified it. He says,
yeah,
"Well, you're one of our favorite customers. You've been an active eBay member for 20 plus years."
yeah. So did you canceled your order then?
Well, I don't know, but
Oh,
they're going to get a refund. They eBay sending them a notice to refund me my money. So
gotcha.
because when he checked their inventory, he said they didn't have any anyway.
Yeah. How long, what's the battery life on that, Paul?
18 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
I see Joe. Did you see Joe flew the Neo
I know.
at the
I know.
park
What's he doing? What's he doing?
At
That's
the
his favorite drone.
at the playground, and he did a great job, and it flew perfectly through there, and he was putting it through all the paces and through this different stuff and all kinds of things.
Yep.
Well,
And
it
it-
takes
I,
Joe a little while to figure things out.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a little slow. I saw that he caught Johnny in his Walk of Fame though. That was kind of good.
Yeah.
He got Johnny on the slide going
Yep.
to pick his drone up. I like that.
Yep.
What's up, TJ?
TJ, are you at work today, TJ? Are you coming in to give us a few giggles? Because I know that Justin looks forward to hearing you giggle on here. Right,
It is
Justin?
so cold.
Yeah, it's 14 degrees here.
See, I could not live where you lived, Paul. Although I lived in Ellensburg, Washington for 4 years, and that's about as cold as Port Huron.
Uh-huh.
You know, during the wintertime, it is nasty over in Ellensburg's in the middle of the state of Washington. It's just on the other side of the mountains, and it gets nasty winters.
TJ's
Bad,
at home
bad,
right
bad.
now.
Wonder where Mr. Joe is. Maybe he's out flying. I don't know.
Probably flying the Neo is my guess.
Yeah, well, he loves that bird. Just he talks one thing, but his actions show you how much he really likes the Neo.
I know. So I wonder if I should fly the Neo or my Avata 2 through a car today, through the window from one side to the other. The Neo's smaller,
Yep.
easier to do, and it's Joe's favorite drone.
Yeah, exactly. And you could put a special notice in there that this is for my good friend Joe America, because he loves this so much,
Yep.
Well, if you read the chat, Joe's talking shit to both of you in the chat.
That's because his camera's broken. He can't get in. Trying to connect with the Neo, and he hit one of those playground fixtures.
Hey Joe, we know how you really feel. You can go ahead and play Mr. Tough Guy on the Neo, but don't pick on the little guy. It's your favorite DJI drone. In fact, I think I'm going to call DJI and tell him that you said it was your favorite drone. What do you want?
No, Joe. He said I might not come on with all this misinformation about me. I ain't said nothing, Joe. It's all Lance and Paul.
So Lance, it's dark out there. You're headed to school?
I am. I'm headed. I was gonna fly, but I'm just too cold. I was cold all night, so I
Well,
don't know that I'm.
you got to have the right gloves and everything in order to fly in the cold, because it's just body numbing,
Yeah.
Joe, to be fair, you are a Marine, and Marines don't run. So you better get on here and defend yourself. Or play to his Marine side of his personality.
Joe, if you wanted to talk about it, you need to come on here. We're not gonna, you can say whatever you want in the chat, but we all know you, buddy.
Yep, it's the Neo. He loves the Neo and his 3 dogs.
Yep. Oh, exactly. He wouldn't know what to do without his dog.
Don't call me a damn Democrat, Joe. Freaking liberal lover.
Uh, Joe's a liberal lover.
I had a guy when I was playing Red Dead the other day. I was like, what the hell are you doing, boy? He goes, shut up, you liberal, and just kept walking. I was like, what the hell?
Was
Hey, TJ.
how y'all doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
Well, man, I didn't leave work till like 1:30 this morning.
Well, whose fault is that?
Well, what happened was like after everything was done, like it was like we had this guy come in and clean and wax the floors, and it took him like over maybe 2 hours or whatever to do the floors. Man, I was like just sitting there waiting for him. I was like, dude, come on already. I gotta go home.
That's what you get for being the boss.
Yeah, I guess.
And TJ, you're supposed to go home after the end of the day, not sleep at the store.
I know. Yeah, but it was only one guy, and it was taking him forever. And I was trying. He was a Spanish dude, so I was like, he didn't speak English.
Huh.
So I was trying to speak Spanglish to him. I was like, I couldn't understand like half of the shit he was saying.
Should have called ICE. You'd have been out of there real quick.
Say what?
Said he should have called ICE. He would have been out of there real quick. Hey, anyway.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. He's a floor cleaning crew.
yeah.
How come they don't have their own keys to get in the building? Most cleaning crews usually have keys to all the buildings that they have to go to once a month or so. You don't have to sit and wait for them.
No, because they came like they came about like I think after a little bit after 9. I think it was like I don't know, like 9:15, 9:20.
Yeah, because I helped Sarah's mom's friend that owned a cleaning company, and they did like doctor's offices and stuff at nighttime, and I was helping her out because her husband was in the hospital,
Yeah.
and they were trying to keep their business afloat, but unfortunately they ended up losing it because they had too many health problems. I helped them out for a couple of months doing doctor's offices at nighttime. Yeah, they just had keys to all the buildings. We'd go to one doctor's office, they'd unlock it, do the cleaning, then you'd leave, go to the next office. Didn't have to sit and wait for people.
Well, I don't think we give them keys. Like I was just sitting, like I said, just waiting for him to get done. And after he left, I locked up the store, turned the lights off, and set the alarm, and left. John. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Where'd Paul go?
When's Paul ever here?
Yeah, right.
I'm listening.
Oh, there he is.
I'm in station with Mia. I'm listening.
Okay.
To be more surprised when he's here. Gone more than he's at his desk.
Yeah. Yeah, I went and got my ears lowered yesterday, man. I really needed it. My hair was like a chia pet over here.
Oh,
got
yeah,
your-
look at you.
Well,
got
you
me-
got your ears lowered.
Got me a fresh cut.
I've never
You're
heard
looking
anybody say, got my
You
ears
never heard
lowered.
you never heard that you never heard that term
Never
before?
heard that,
Get your-
Justin?
No.
Getting your
Lean
ears
forward.
lowered?
Got your ears lowered.
I saw a dude on the news conference the other day. He was getting interviewed by the news about some fire or something. This dude had the biggest fucking ears I've ever seen in my life. Like comically huge.
That shit.
What's up, JDS, Jim?
So you get all the kids to school off to school, Justin?
Yeah, we had to do fire drills today on the buses.
Oh yeah, I think I remember doing that.
It's- I don't know. I guess they're okay to prepare, but they're kind of stupid at the same time. It's like,
Uh,
don't really teach the kids how to use any of the other exits. You know?
Like yeah,
Like,
because
what you
like
should do.
don't they open like the back door of the bus and they like jump off or whatever?
Yeah,
And
like
then,
they don't show how the kids how to open the window emergency exit. They don't show them how to open the hatches at the top. Nothing. Just open the back door and jump out.
Yeah, just jump out, man. Just jump out.
And then they sit and hold their hands with the mat while they jump out. I'm like, that ain't gonna be what's happening in real life. You got to use that emergency exit. You should be treating them as it's a real emergency. Not let's
So
put a
what-
little soft mat for you to jump down on.
What do you do? What do you do if like the bus tips over? Like I guess you got to slide open the side doors and just crawl out of the side.
Well, the
Side
doors
window.
well, the back door would still open no matter which way it flipped.
Yeah.
And then you have the two hatches at the top of the roof that you could pop open and crawl out of. But you do the bus flips, dude. Most of those kids probably ain't gonna be crawling out of there. Because have you seen some of the bus videos, the buses crashing and the kids getting thrown? Because they don't require kids to wear seatbelts on the bus, even though they're on there. They're not
What's wrong?
required to wear them.
What's wrong
Which
with
I
your
think is
mic?
stupid.
It's all like scraggly or whatever.
Because I'm not near my computer. There we go.
Um,
No, but like they don't require the kid. Like some of the bus accidents, have you seen them? The kids just get thrown when the buses go on their side because they put seatbelts in the buses, but you're not allowed to force the kids to wear the seatbelts. It's up to them, which I think is stupid. It's like, why even put them in there then? Because none of the kids want to wear them.
I was listening to your conversation there, TJ. You got a little bit of a dark side to you, flipping the buses and stuff, and
oh no, like because
I could see him standing along the curb watching the buses go by. Flip, flip, flip.
Not bad.
No, but you know how you always hear about like accidents occurring, like with tractor trailers, and maybe once in a while there's a bus or whatever like flipping over, and like you always see something on a movie where a bus is flipping over or whatever. So I just
Well, that's for the movie's effect. I don't.
yeah.
Y'all keep talking crap. I'm gonna go all marine on y'all. You think I'm John Wayne coming down the road or something?
Yeah, you
I knew
are.
that'd get them in.
Yep. Well, Justin got you in here. I'm glad to see it.
I
I
knew
had
he'd
to
come
get
in here.
closer to get a clean shot.
I knew he'd come in after that Marine comment. Like,
Yeah,
oh, hell
I'll go
no.
Marine on you now.
Oh, I should have said not like those pansy Navy boys.
Well, I'd
would've
have
got
never
in
come in.
He'd got in there even quicker.
Get Jason in here.
And I'd have to salute him. Well, that was a pitiful salute. And the finger sticking out in the back and everything.
Out the back of what?
Out my hand. It was sticking
Oh,
up.
oh,
It wasn't sticking where it's supposed to be. It would be like, boom. You gotta have a little kick in it. It's gotta go.
Yeah, well, Jason was also on a whole nother level too. He was Navy SEAL Special Warfare. Like, that's
Yeah,
on a
we'll give
whole
it to
different
him.
level.
He gave me a ride, so we're good. Go. He was my Uber driver, sir. If he's listening. And I'm gonna hit you with this helmet. I'm gonna hit you with a helmet.
Well, Pat,
I was just watching Don Chipley's new video yesterday, calling out another guy that was claiming to be a SEAL. That was pretty funny. I like his videos.
About to kick a dog. He got all this stuff to smoke.
that was a pretty cool video, Joe. You and Johnny flying at that little playground. That was pretty sick.
Was sick.
It was
that's
pretty
because
sick,
that's
man.
because he was flying his favorite drone.
Yeah.
Can't take Johnny anywhere though. He got in my way and everything. You saw it?
Yep.
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't see the whole thing. Did
Yeah, you need to
did
see
Johnny,
the end of it. When I'm flying out of it and he's standing in my way, I got to duck under him. And then he's sliding down the slide. Now I know you're the one that keeps cutting off. They say, I'm only getting 10 seconds, and they click it off of it. That's TJ.
uh,
I saw
I haven't
Johnny
worn his-
walking to pick up his drone and walk of shame, and I thought
Yeah,
Joe caught him. Joe caught him
I
having to
got
go
him.
pick his drone up.
I forgot. I was going to put in there. That's Johnny doing his
Well,
walk of shame.
yeah, I guess I'll have to watch it because I'm assuming Johnny did crash and he had to go pick his drone up.
And it looked
Yeah,
like Johnny was flying his Vada 2.
He was flying a Neo.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, he was doing the Neo. I don't think he had the Avata 2 with him. I think he just brought the Air 3 and the Neo. But I was following him that one time with the Avata 2, and as he came through the slide, I wondered where he went. He went to go under the slide, hit the slide, and it fell on the ground. So it was on the ground, so he had to go get it. And when I went around and came back, that's when he was in that opening on me. But y'all didn't read the whole story on the Neo. Neo looked good at first. Then all of a sudden it started doing everything it wanted to do. It came out, I came off and it started going up and down. I'm not doing anything with my wrist. It's going up and down and it hits the bottom of the slide. Then it goes around, starts drifting. Then it comes up to a little object and stops, just stops.
Have you tried like letting the drone just do what it wants to do? Because maybe it's trying to tell you something.
It don't have obstacle avoidance.
It has AI.
Well, it's idiot. It don't have AI. It's idiot. Missing the
It's
A.
AI. Don't let Joe fly it because he'll wreck me. I'm gonna do my own thing to keep myself safe.
I mean, I went right. Look at this stupid thing. It went right to
Damn camera issues, damn camera problems.
Yeah, this camera does that. If I do this, it gets out of focus. It must be. Let me see. I think it says Anchored Neo.
Anchored Neo.
It's an Anchored Neo.
Hey, Joe, I think we're gonna officially title you and Johnny the Neo Boys.
Please don't. Well, this will be my last time on Paul Stream, so I'll let Johnny know not to come on to.
Yeah, is that one of them Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls there, Paul?
Yeah.
Those things are awesome. I love those damn things.
Yeah, he He eats Bavarian cream donuts, then he eats the bowl, then he eats a couple more Bavarian cream donuts, and he eats another bowl. So he's laying, packed and layering that shit, you know? So he's got to take a Dukalax in a week.
Gross.
And he's drinking the Diet Pepsis in there to solidify it all.
Yeah.
Early, Larry, and Neo.
TJ, you got to keep things flowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
Man, I
right.
still look good in this helmet. I haven't worn this helmet since 1970. I think it's 76.
Looks good on you.
Where'd you find that?
it's from his.
In the
World War
Marine
II
Corps.
days.
That's where I found
Well,
it. In the Marine
I
Corps.
know that, but like, did you just find it like in a box somewhere? Like, oh, here's my old. like,
This is when he stormed the beaches of Normandy.
This is when I stormed the beaches of Okinawa.
He was that one dude that they weren't sure who it was on the flag of Iwo Jima.
Yeah, they all did.
What was that? What was that guy on anger management? He's like, yeah, you been to war? He goes, yeah, Grenada. He goes, wasn't that like 12 hours
that's
long?
funny.
He goes, yeah, but I seen
Yeah.
shit.
I know that's a good one.
Oh
Like
yeah.
But the last time I wore this was Okinawa. We were on a movement up in the north area where we were crossing a river, and the river was about about half the size of what Paul's got right there, and we had to cross it, and it was like 30 feet deep. And the way you cross it is you got to get somebody to the other side first off. Once they get to the other side, they got a rope with them. They tie a couple of ropes across, and then you walk on the ropes going across. That's how you get across. So you're up to your neck in water, but the water's moving you all over the place, but you're holding onto the ropes. And you just walk, use your feet on the bottom rope and the top rope, you use them to balance. So we had to do that. But this was the last one I wore. Then we switched to Kevlar helmets, and I was in purchasing and supply. So everybody I knew that wanted the helmet could have them because we weren't doing anything with them.
So is the rope tied on both ends?
No, TJ, it's not tied at all. It just floats. Lean forward.
It's guys.
It's
took
tied
my
very
DJI
well.
Mini 3 Pro out yesterday evening.
Ooh.
It was negative
This is the real
22.
thing.
Did
This is the
really
old
good.
ones. This is the old one. It's got the lining on the inside and everything.
Oh yeah. So it's like a helmet on top of a helmet.
Yeah, you get shot in this thing. Put it like this: it used to not be able to go through. Now this stuff they got will go through it.
Yeah, but that's a metal helmet inside there, isn't it?
Now on the inside it's like fiberglass. The outside's metal.
Oh.
But what happens is the metal now isn't good. Isn't made well enough that will stop the current bullets. So that's why they went to Kevlar.
Oh.
We had a gunnery sergeant that was in Vietnam that had his helmet from Vietnam and it had a bullet stuck in it. And he wore it all through Vietnam with that one bullet stuck in it the whole time. This thing weighs about 3 pounds.
Oh.
Hey,
And
Joe,
it's
they're
got a
out
strap,
there again.
right?
They're out
Got a
there
strap?
again. They're out there waving flags and they're cheering. Joe said, "Feed us." Joe said,
Well,
"Feed
there we
us."
go. I'm about to leave. So, but it's got a strap, TJ, and you don't strap it.
Oh. Well,
You can't. You strap it. You strap it if you want to die. Let's put it that way. Because if you strap it on, what happens is if a grenade goes off anywhere near you with the concussion, it'll actually break your neck.
Oh shit. So you have to
Because
wear
the
it like
suction of it will pull it and break your neck.
so you have to wear it like you're wearing it now.
Yeah, because we have to go old John Wayne. Because John Wayne used to always wear like that, and they used to joke about it, you know?
Yeah.
He used to wear his with his straps like that, but that's the real thing. You can't wear the straps. It was stupid that they put straps on it, but you know, it did it for ceremonial, basically. because we did like ceremonial stuff with them on. We strapped them up to make sure they didn't come off. But if you're in any kind of movement, any kind of wartime thing, take the strap. Don't use the strap. If you lose it, pick it up and put it back. You know, because they fit you. It fits you kind of snug. You know, once it's on like that, it's like snug to my head.
Yeah.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
Because it's a tight fit. You measure to get around your head where it slips on, but it won't come right off. You know.
Hey, I've got a new song, TJ. Someone's in the kitchen with Nia. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Oh, oh, oh.
Copyright.
Someone's in the kitchen with Nia. Filling up her
Copyright.
dog food bowl.
Paul's gonna be taken down today.
That's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's a copyright strike.
That's funny.
Boy, it's pretty windy here.
You ought to go fly to Neo.
No flip flying. Well, I don't have a Neo anymore.
That's pretty
You ought
good.
to go fly to what you call it.
The flip?
Yeah.
But Joe, you told me to have two of everything, so I've got two Air 2S's. Should I sell one of them?
I would keep both of them just in case if he crashed one, you guys got a backup.
And we know that's happened before.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
So what were you buying the day they tried to charge you extra $15 for?
Was an additional flip battery. They took my money. They said they're going to ship it. Then I called called eBay, and they checked and they says, well, the reason they're not shipping it is because they don't have any.
Yeah, I heard that.
Right there.
So this is my question. You've flown the flip how many times? About twice, right?
Yeah. One
And you got
time
two-
down in the water and one time out here in the wind.
And you got two batteries, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much is left on that first battery you flew twice?
Huh?
About 50%.
Oh no, I charged it back up again.
But what was it? Do you remember?
About 60% left.
Yeah, you see? So you got 60% on the battery, you got one that hasn't flown yet, and you've flown it twice. You don't even need a second battery.
Oh yeah, but I always like to have three, you know?
Yeah, that's just it's
Because
like
you never
buying-
know
it's like
about
buying-
the
yeah,
about
you
the
buy
time
peanuts.
about the time you want extra batteries, Joe. You know how this works. You don't have it.
But the problem is if you don't fly it, you don't need extra. Like if you didn't feed the squirrels, they wouldn't need peanuts. The rats, I mean.
Well, Joe, you told me to go out and buy them peanuts yesterday, and I did.
Here we go.
How big how big are those bags that you buy?
Thank you.
50-pound bags.
Do you buy them at the Tractor Supply store?
It's kind of a Tractor Supply, but it's called something else. What's it called? Just a minute, I'll tell you.
Called the Paul Murray Sucker Shop.
It's called Feed and Seed.
Oh, Feed and Seed. Oh.
It's a private, smaller company out. There's retail, and they have flowers and plants and all different kinds of stuff. And
No.
Feed and Seed. But Joe sent me out there. In fact, they know Joe. They said, you're the one Joe sent us, right? I said, yep. I said, do you know Joe? Oh, yes.
We know Joe. He told us to buy the Neo as well.
That's right, because he is a big fan of the DJI Neo.
Can mute him in a
I
second.
was gonna fly the Neo yesterday.
And there went Joe.
it was kind of windy yesterday, so I just flew my Air 2S yesterday.
Well, what you do, you need to get a Neo, TJ.
I
Because
do have one.
then, oh, you do have a Neo?
Yeah, I do have one.
Okay, because then you could be a member of the Neo boys, you know?
Yeah.
Hey
Well,
Joe, can you fly the goggles 2 with the Neo, or just the 3?
Don't know.
Well, you should know everything about the Neo.
Yeah, Joe knows everything about the Neo. He's just not
Oh,
answering because he's pissed.
I'm gonna get off for
Fuck's
good.
Somebody mute him.
I'm gonna get off for
I was
good.
wondering if I could fly my Neo with the goggles I have, but I don't
I
You have
swear
the
to God.
goggles 1 or the goggles 2?
One more
I think
person says fucking Neo, I'm gonna lose my shit.
goggles one.
Yeah, I don't think that he can't fly with the goggles 1, I don't think.
No.
You can fly it with the goggles 3 and the N3, I think.
Mark, can you do the 2? Can you fly with the 2?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know either.
I don't know, but if somebody says Neo one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Neo.
Shut
Matrix.
up! Fucking in the stream right now.
TJ,
Let's talk about the Matrix. What was the lead character in that called?
Neo.
Oh Lord.
that was he played yeah, that was what was the actor's name? That was
Joe, you wanna go
Reeves.
start our own live stream?
That would be Studio C.
Who was the character that played
Is it Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves? Is he still around? I don't see him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still around. He's still making, or like he's still getting him. He's still in movies. Like he's
He's a part owner of a restaurant in LA, isn't he?
I've heard a lot of people have like
Unless
met
it
him
burnt down.
I've heard a lot of people have met him in person, and they say he's like really nice in person.
I like that part in John Wick when the guys steal his car and kill his dog, and and the guy says, "Where'd you get that car from?" And they said they got it, and they said he should have seen what we did to his dog, like this, and the guy walks up and punches him. He says, "But he says we own you, so you don't own shit." And he says, well, "I'm gonna call my dad." He calls his dad. He says, why'd you hit my son?" And he said he's got John Wick's car, and the dad goes, "Oh." He said he killed his dog, and all the dad goes is, "Oh," and hangs up the phone. You know, it's like, oh shit. He said, "Come on, Cameron, catch up."
Catch up.
But the dad said, "Oh Lord, we're over. It's over." But what gets me is the way he with the weapon when he's got his gun. If you notice, every time he gets one, he uses his thumb and his forefinger, and he pulls the rack back just enough to see if there's a round in it. Okay, try to do that. Now I know that's probably prop guns and it's a little easier to do, but my daughter's got one that's got an easy rack on. I still can't do it. My son, that's the police officer, has tried. He's got it the way it moves about enough to where he can almost see it. You know, but it's like that. He says he's got 2 or 3 police officers that can do it. It's just you gotta learn the movement right, and you those 2 fingers have to be strong. Just go and you just pop it open, and close it back. I said, man.
So is his first name like Chinese or something, or like Keanu, or must be? It sounds Hawaiian actually.
Made up.
Made up.
Yeah, the interview.
I think it's an amalgamation of his first name and his last name, isn't it?
I mean, Reeves is a pretty common name, I guess you hear, but Keanu.
It's not Reeves, it's Reeves.
That's why I said Reeves.
No, it sounded like you said Keanu Reeves.
I said Reeves.
There was a lot of youngsters got called Keanu after that.
That's funny.
I know a few people that called their kids Keanu.
Yeah, it sounds Hawaiian to me.
So they're interviewing Emmett Smith right now at the NFL Experience.
Oh.
Man, we've had a sunny day, 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 mile an hour winds gusting to 42.
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey, you gotta do one of those, TJ.
TJ can do that too.
TJ, do that when you go to work today.
Yeah, when you- get out there.
You're
Get
welcome
out
to
there.
Friday.
It's like when people start coming in, just like dance for him. Like,
That's right. That'd be TJ, the dancing machine.
You'll see his boss go. Call 911, somebody, please. Call 911, please. We got a 103M here. 103M, you need a little help, please. He's kind of like dancing, singing, and saying, "Welcome to Friday."
Yeah, welcome,
can't stop laughing.
everybody. Hey, it's Dancing Friday. I can almost see that, can't you, Joe?
About a couple dealerships.
That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good. Oh god. Oh me.
What's up, Lance? Lance and okay, his other brother Lance left.
His other brother Lance left.
Yeah, making the transfer. First one in the building on a Friday.
Watch that word.
Paul, guess what tonight is?
It's pizza night.
Lasagna night.
Pizza night. Where'd Paul go?
You don't know. He might have had a Ducal accent.
No, it's Mia was bugging me. I wanted to see whether she wanted a biscuit or if she wanted to go out, or she just what?
She's telling you to quit buying peanuts.
What's tonight, Paul?
It's pizza night for Lance tonight.
Yeah.
What are you having? Taco pizza tonight, Lance?
Probably.
What assignment is due?
They are doing headshots today.
Doing what?
Headshots.
Oh, okay.
That's my very first assignment that I give, just to get them used to the camera and what a headshot is. And
A headshot's a hard shot.
yep, it is.
You better have it right. I mean, it's. I used we did headshots for old gallery photographers for yearbooks, and if you with the Camera X, the big cameras we had a little template that was in the viewfinder, and we had to put the chin in the bottom and the top of the head and the top of the head to fit was like an egg shape, and you had to make sure it fit there. You moved every one of them to make sure they fit because they gotta all be the same size. Have to all be the same size in your book. Can't vary. That head's got to be in that same spot. And if you're not using a template, if I do headshots for football, I got to make sure that where I put my focus point is I make sure the top of that focus point is at the top of the head and I don't touch it. And then I got to make sure if I'm shooting 50 millimeter, it better stay on 50 millimeter. Because if I'm off a little bit, it's off. I hate headshots. It's easy 50, 60 bucks with the paper. Because if I'm shooting a school, it takes me about 35 minutes to do the headshots, and I make 50 bucks for each school I shoot. But it's like, it's tough. And if you screw it up a little bit, then you got to adjust them, and then you got to work on. You know, it's better just to. I usually try to bring. I bring a lens, but I'll put a piece of tape on it where I want them. Come on, camera. Why are you adjusting like this so much? I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna send it back to Amazon.
Your camera sucks. Give me one that
We'll
works.
stay in focus. I'm serious. I've never had the other camera never did that. If I move a half inch, it doesn't refocus.
What, just kind of randomly does that?
Yeah, because if I
Maybe
do this, it'll get out of focus on me.
Huh.
It's autofocus. It's supposed to be picking me up. Make sure it's still on autofocus.
Maybe it's something in the camera settings.
That's all we'll look at. Auto white balance, autofocus. Yeah, I put it on focus. See, look at it went out of focus. Look.
Yeah. So,
Don't you mess with me anymore. Why you laughing, TJ?
That's pretty funny. That's funny.
Don't you tease me. Don't you make me laughing about me.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's funny.
It don't take much.
Watch the veins on his forehead. Watch them pop.
Well, it just does not take much.
TJ's gonna do a show, Joe, called Laughing and Clapping with TJ.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny.
Is it funny? Yeah, it's funny.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
It keeps Mark entertained. He loves it.
That's funny. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. That's funny.
And this coffee is pretty good too.
That's pretty good.
Drone Life says you're gonna pee yourself there, TJ.
That's pretty funny.
That's because he wears those men's diapers.
It all depends.
It all depends. It all just depends. That's funny.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, me.
Laura's got a new profile picture.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like she's got like some cat horn, some cat ears or something going on.
Yeah, I looked up. Oh, I came to, it scared me. I didn't know what it was.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
I think Mia wants to come in. She's standing in the backyard staring at the back steps.
I think you leave me let Mir out front so she can get a squirrel. Let her go eat the squirrels. Yeah, I'm gonna contact DJI this morning and tell them they need to take this Neo back. They need to look at it.
It just developed a mind of its own.
No, I came around, it came over the slide, and then it started going up and down, up and down, up and down like this. And I'm not doing anything. I'm not even moving the trigger.
Huh.
And it's going forward, drifting forward, gets under the slide, hits the top of the slide, then it goes off and stops. So then I bring it around again, I come back underneath the thing, and when it comes up and it sees two poles, it's going through all these poles all day. Goes through to these two poles, stops. Stops and goes.
It
Do you
does
think-
sound
Do you
does
think
sound
that,
like a GPS problem.
but do you think that it could be that it was intercepting the control signals from Johnny's drone?
He wasn't flying.
Oh, okay.
Because it does that to me out here. It'll just start drifting to the side. I'll tell it, I'll be moving my wrist. Come on, go the other way. Go the other way. And it don't want to do it. Then all of a sudden, it's like it goes. And then it picks up on it.
Mm.
But it was fun. I mean, when I flew inside the rail all the way around, it even through that little tight spot, I had no problems with it. It looked like it tried to drift a little bit after I was up and I got through it. And I look at the stupid camera again, picking up on my hand.
So Jimmy's eating something.
I'm
but I don't know
Italian, you
what
stupid thing.
What's Paul eating? Toast?
What's that?
A cracker? What are you eating?
A Boston cream donut.
No, I had a clementine.
Jim says
Oh,
you're
those
Boston
are always good. I like them things too.
You mean you're eating something good for you for a change?
Oh yeah, I always eat good because you taught me, Joe.
Here we go.
Mhm.
corn.
I'm gonna start getting on Paul Hodges' channel in the morning.
Carl and Clementine.
Does he still do a show in the morning?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him at all.
He was in somebody's chat the other night.
Ever since he's got that new girlfriend, he kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Who's
He was in
that?
a chat the other night. Whose chat was Bill's? I think he got in the Bill's coast to coast drones for a second.
Everybody asked him where he'd been.
Oh, you're talking about Bill?
Paul Hodges.
Paul Hodges.
Was Paul doing his own show?
No, I don't think he's doing his own show. But he was on for a minute. I saw it and I said hello to him. I said, how you been? He said, great, like that. And then he didn't answer anymore. He probably got off. Girlfriend came in.
Sheila.
Did Paul lose his wife? Did she die or did he divorce her?
Oh,
Died, didn't she?
you talking about Hodges?
Yeah,
Yeah, she passed away a long time ago.
that's what I thought. She passed away. Yep.
Why is one rounded and the other one isn't?
Well, you got to remember, Justin, my memory isn't what it used to be. I know that she's not there, but I was trying to figure out why.
So it looks like the snow is slowly but surely starting to melt away. It looks like.
Not here.
Oh.
They arrested a woman yesterday in Kenner, Louisiana. They're gonna tell a story in a minute. I want to hear this. It's she got arrested for credit card theft and for murder of a Super Bowl media reporter. So somebody here covered a Super Bowl, she robbed and killed.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a good story. See, that's the kind of person that does something like that they need to take them out and just beat them. Because they don't care about nobody. They're harming the city. They don't care about life. Just bring them out time to a pole and beat them to death. Well, it's like what you call it used to say. Bruce Willis and that movie about the girl, what movie was it? It was the second one he did. It was might have been Die Hard with a Vengeance. It was one of those. But he told the boyfriend, he says, you need to quit messing with my daughter. He said, oh, I have to beat you to death. I hear Neo.
You hear Neo.
There you go, TJ.
Oh yeah. Still snow everywhere.
You could be out there doing snow angels.
Snow angels, yeah.
What did it hit?
Nothing. It's flying perfectly. I'm going to go this way, and I'll fly it right behind me. Right here. You see it?
Have it fly right by you, Lance. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, if I try to do that, that sucker be breaking something.
Perfect.
That's the greatest drone ever made.
Best drone ever.
Right, Joe?
Now, if I did that, I'd have broke something by now.
I think I just had under 1 million satellites.
Mine
Well,
takes
what
forever to get satellites, everything.
What happened with Lloyd?
He was
With
sick,
who?
that's all I know.
What'd you
Well,
say,
before you,
Justin?
Jim, that old man's tough as a rock. Deals with me on a
Yeah,
daily
he
basis.
didn't go on Art Show last night. He said he was feeling bad.
Yeah, he's been going up and down. Sad.
Who's that?
Oh, and I watched Ken's video
Lloyd.
last night. Exactly what
Oh,
I
Lloyd.
said it was.
You watched what?
I said I watched Ken's video last night on how his channel got hacked. Exactly what I said it was.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Oh yeah.
He fucking clicked on a link in an email. And
Yeah,
what it did
and
was
they
it
took-
snagged his tokens for his,
Took the session code.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched that too yesterday. I was like, what?
Was that the
I
one
don't-
with Sean on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did this channel get hacked again?
Thought you said you watched it.
I did, but it went in one ear, went in one
And
ear,
out the
out the
other.
other. It
Yeah.
didn't stay within this. It escaped.
When,
He
hey,
clicked
Mark,
on
when
a
TJ
link.
fell,
He clicked on a link from well, no, somebody of his team clicked on a link from an email of somebody that they knew, but had obviously been hacked as well. And it got into the computer and stole the session code so that they could get in anytime they wanted.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's a common hack. It's not nothing crazy. Like, it's not some thing they've been doing. That's how they've been getting YouTube channels for a long time. A lot of times they'll send you an email like saying, "Hey, we're a sponsor and we want you to check out our products." And you'll click on the link, and then that's when they'll get it.
Yep. Never click on links.
yeah, Mark, when TJ fell and he hit his head, it had, you know, that part that blocks everything off. He kind of put a hole in it,
Yeah.
and then it goes straight through.
Yeah,
One ear out the other.
his memory's like a sieve.
I have a short-term memory. I only
Welcome to
remember
my
things-
world, TJ.
I know. I only remember things that I want to.
Like
Okay,
charge
I've had it. Listen
batteries.
to me. I have had it. Y'all say Keanu Reeves, and now I'm getting ads with him in it. I'm serious. Watch. I'm gonna show you. Y'all said it. I didn't say it. I didn't even say the word. And I'm getting ads with him in it.
There you go.
Okay, I'm turning everything off.
It says in the
I'm even
terms of
turning off the
services-
lights.
Says in terms and services in some of them apps that it does listen to you.
You
Why it
know,
asks
Y'all
you for-
listening to me. I think
or it will ask you access to
the
your
coffee cup's
microphone.
listening to me.
Justin,
Will you
your
listen to me?
microphone's doing the same thing as it was doing last night.
I gotta reposition that antenna.
Are
for it.
you listening
But,
to me?
You
The
gotta
cup's listening
do.
to me.
Hmm?
Somebody bugged the cup.
Well, that's
Too
because
fast.
a lot of apps and stuff will ask you, "Kid, do we have access to your microphone?" And because they want to hear you singing, because they're listening
Lord
to
help
you.
me.
That's why a lot of people don't ever say no on that. They'll just accept it.
Is that too fast or too slow?
Hey, Sean's here.
What's up,
I'm
Sean?
just-
Sean was
I'm
up.
Dusty.
He said
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
Kenny
Ken.
clicked the link.
Yeah,
Oh, was it?
the team he was talking about that was what happened with Linus Tech. One of his team members clicked the.
Oh, it was
No.
Linus that. Yeah, that's right.
It wasn't Linus that actually got his channel hacked. It was one of his
Yeah.
guys was in the media department or something, or advertising department, clicked on a link. And were able to gain access to their whole network through that computer.
I knew he was talking about somebody on the team clicking a link.
You could just put your email in its own virtual machine by itself and just open it in there. Wouldn't get anything. Like I said, just don't click on links. You get a link from UPS or Walmart, anything, go directly to their site and look up if it says there's an issue with your account. Don't click on the link. I don't click on any links in my email. I don't give a shit what it is.
Nope.
Unless I'm on the phone with like Amazon or something, I called them and they say, "Hey, we're sending you a security link to verify your account or something." Then I'll click on something like that if I'm actually on the phone with somebody I called, not somebody that called me. Because sometimes you'll be on the phone and they'll send you like an access code or something that they want you to
Yep.
give them. But that's not from them calling me. It's if I think there's an issue, I'll call the actual company and talk to them. And then if they ask me to do that, I'll do it. But other than that, I don't do it.
Yeah, most of the credit cards now that I have, when you log into their site, they send you a link on your phone. Which I kind of think it's a pain in the ass, but it's nice, you know?
Mm.
It's like, it's better to have two-step verification on your phone than your email because you have to actually physically have your phone in your hand in order for somebody to
Yep.
steal your shit. Or if they steal your email, then all your two steps are going right to your email, then they can get everything.
Yep.
For some unknown reason, some of my two-step verifications end up going to my Android TV box. So it's on my TV. So I've got to be here to be able to do it.
I send mine all to my phone, so it comes right up through.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why
I've
they're on my
got
TV box. I didn't put them there.
my Google USA drone flyer goes to my Apple iPad. And I try to change it. It won't let me change it. I want it on my phone. Because
Well,
whenever something happens where I gotta re-sign in, I gotta go find my iPad.
Sean,
like
you'll have
when
to
I-
send them to us so we can check them out for you.
Just like when I had access to all Paul's accounts, I set them all up two-step to his phone.
Yeah.
So he physically has to give access on his phone in order for somebody to open one of his accounts, like his YouTube account. So I think I did it for his Zoom account, his YouTube account. I think there was something else I did for him, but I set it up to where it's going to send a verification to his phone. But at the same time, you got to make sure when when that pops up, you don't just click it right away. You know. But that will tell you right there if somebody's trying to break into your email or something, because it will automatically send that to your phone and say, "Hey, you trying to get in here?"
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like I said, by having it set to your phone, they have to have your phone in their hand in order to do it. Now, I'm sure there's probably some hackers out there that probably have some workaround that as well, but it's probably not as common. I don't know.
It's just it tells you try another way. I said try another way, and my phone is blocked off where it won't let me click on my phone. I don't know why it does that. I want it on my phone.
Fucking Sean, I won't even click on links of nudes from my girlfriend. Why are they coming in as links? Are you being catfished?
Because she's putting a lot of them on her own website.
OnlyFans.
Only
Big files. Big
Yeah,
files so you have good detail.
That's his two-step for his OnlyFans account.
Yeah, I love the ones I get. It says from my bank. It'll say you have an upcoming deposit. You need to verify it. Or it says something about there's a change in the rules or something that they're doing. Click here.
That's
No.
why I just this minute got that. Your current account terms and conditions are changing.
Yeah.
Now, my question is did the person that sent Ken the email, was their account compromised or were they actually fucking with Ken? And two, was the email that he was responding to, did he think it was that person's email and it was slightly different and didn't notice? A lot of times people don't read the headers on the emails that will tell you like the email address, right? It'll be
Yeah.
like ups.org or something instead of .com, you know, it'll have something else like, or I'll have a letter or number at the end because it can't be exactly the same as a legit site. People don't look at that.
I always check that. Yeah.
But just like my bus driver today got a text message and it said his account at Walmart. He showed it to me. He goes, I just got this text message. It said my account, something was bought for $706. I need to call this number. I said, don't call it. I said, there ain't no $700 charge on your Walmart account. I said,
Yeah, I
that's just
keep getting weird ones from PayPal about stuff like that.
I told him, I said, it's just a scam text message. I said, just delete it. Don't even respond to it. I said, if you think there's an issue with your Walmart account, I said, just go directly to walmart.com or call their 800 number and talk to them. I said, but don't respond to that text message. That's why I like watching. There's a couple channels I like to watch on YouTube, and they keep up with all the latest scams and show you how they work and stuff. So, like Pleasant Green, he does a lot of scam videos, and he shows you how the inner workings of them do. And sometimes he'll actually put up his own money and actually go through with the full scam just to show you how it works and how the whole like scam actually lays out, so you understand it. He'll do that thing where he puts money on like one of those fake credit card numbers through that one company that you can there's a company that you can link your bank card to, and every time you buy something they generate a temporary credit card number so it can't ever be used again, and you can make like one-time purchases with it. And he uses that. He'll put money on it sometimes to actually go through with the scam just to show you how it all works. I try to keep up on that stuff just so I can keep an eye out for it. His channel's a really good one to watch if you want to keep up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you have to put a link to that in the chat though. We want to see that. We'll click on that link.
Pleasant Green?
What's his name?
Pleasant Green.
I'll look it up. I'll find it.
You have pleasant dreams.
Yeah, that's his channel there in the chat. He's got some really interesting videos though.
Oh, Pleasant Green. I thought it was Pleasant Dreams.
No, Pleasant Green. I don't know where the name came from. I don't know if that means something,
Oh.
but that's the name of his channel.
What you buying, Paul?
I was just, somebody sent me an email.
Something you clicked
And
on.
I was trying to figure out how to look at it.
That's my Grabify link. Go and click on.
There you go. Clicking on the link. Sean, don't go too far.
I have a Grabify account. Like I can send you a link, and you might think it's like an Amazon link to a product or something. And if you click on it, it'll actually give me like your IP address and everything.
Oh, wow.
But I can disguise the link as something else, like an Amazon link or pretty much anything you want to disguise it as. I did it to one girl that kept
Hey,
calling my
Joe,
phone because
are
she
you
thought I was
watching
somebody
Fox
else.
News?
She was talking shit to me on the phone.
No.
Sending me text
Turn on
messages.
Fox News.
She thought I was some girl that she had beef with, and she was in North Carolina. I tracked her and freaked her the fuck out, and she stopped text messaging me.
Maxine Waters was just on there yelling and screaming, and
Oh yeah, they're yelling because they're saying we didn't elect Musk. He doesn't have any authority. If the president appoints him to it, yeah, he does have authority because the president's elected.
He's an
you stupid bitch.
advisor. Anybody can be an advisor.
And that's what he's doing. He's not even getting paid. He's just going through. He brought a team of people in to audit books, and they're ordering books and they're finding all the
Alls-
stuff that they
Well,
they don't have their money to get their kickbacks. That's what it's all about.
I think they want to eliminate the Department of Education and let the states
Well,
handle
they're
it.
going to
They're going
because
to.
the states have it.
See,
Let the
there-
states
there's-
handle it.
There's Maxine Waters running her lips.
She need to have
Well,
a
the thing
stroke.
is the Department of Education takes billions of dollars a year, and they don't really do anything but set policy, like a guideline. Like that money could be diverted to the states and give more money to the school districts to have more money to do stuff. Like there doesn't need to be an agency that sets guidelines and doesn't really
You
do
got a
anything
point.
else.
And then what was it? Was
And
it
they
Chicago,
spend billions
Colorado?
of dollars a year. And you got to remember too,
Oh, there goes TJ. Look at him. He's swallowing the whole bowl full.
and some of these, administrators for like school boards and stuff, they make more that, some of them will be making 600,000-700,000 a year, like ridiculous
point.
amounts of money. And that's just regular school boards. So what do you
Yeah.
think these people on the national,
Out your nose. Out your
making?
nose.
They're probably making 7 figures a year. For what? To set policies?
Yeah, you got a point.
Now that's funny.
You could take the billions of dollars they get budgeted every year and give each state an extra 10-20 million
Stir it
dollars
up now.
that
Stir
they
it
could
up.
distribute throughout their.
You guys can't see that, can you?
Somebody mute Paul.
No, it just looks like a white blob.
Right,
That's
east-
pretty good. That's pretty good.
No, you can't see it, Lance. It just looks like a white blob. Or it looks like headphones.
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 Is
And
that new set of headphones, Lance?
No, that's that
pretty funny.
band 3D thing he has.
Maxine Gordon needs to be wherever she's supposed to be and not out there yelling.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you.
Well, shoot,
Oh,
they had to tell her what to vote for last year because she couldn't understand it.
I waited.
All's Musk is doing is finding the waste, and then
That's what it
the
is.
president or whoever has to
Isn't
sign
it?
off on it. He's just finding it. That's all he's doing.
Well,
He's digging through the
from there
books.
to there.
So I got a question. With all the Democrats out there saying we need to get in the streets and fight and all of this, isn't that an insurrection?
Well, I mean,
Got a
you
lot
could
less
take-
now.
Right?
Got a lot less now.
The people voted for Trump to do what he's doing.
As well.
That's what he said he was going to do. He's doing it.
That's right.
And now they want to start. We're going to get out and fight. We need to block it and do all this. That's an insurrection.
It's all right. I'll sort it.
What do you mean? Sorry.
I'll have a word with our.
We got us pounding you.
Yeah, I know, but I'll get.
okay, I can't do it 'cause it's- No, but what I'm saying is, I mean, I guess if you want to protest, but not. But I mean, there was tons of protesting going on 4 years ago too. So, I mean, that got out of hand and they didn't do anything about it. So I don't. This is why I don't like the argument of the January 6th thing, because you let cities burn for months and months and didn't do nothing
You
to
got a
stop
point.
it. And
Definitely.
then you
And they're
guys
saying,
all-
oh, there's nobody doing this.
Where
But then you don't-
where was some of those big riots that had burned down buildings?
all over the country. They were in all the major cities, except for down here in Florida, because they weren't putting up with that shit down here.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is, you can't sit there and bitch and moan about January 6th for a few hundred people that caused some problems, whether you agree with it or not. When you actively let cities burn for months and months, and then you allowed city centers to be taken over for 6 months at a time by people and told cops and fire department and stuff they weren't allowed to go in there. And you want to bitch about a couple hundred people running into the Capitol? Come on now. You have no argument there. Both sides had, and then what about what was it, a year or two before the January 6th? when the Congress was in session and or it was at the Senate or Congress was in session, and all those Antifa people and shit ran up there and started beating on the windows and shit, and they had to leave early. They had to call the session early because of that.
So Justin, tell that to the families of the police officers that died.
Well, there was police
How many
officers
police
that died
officers
in all
died?
those riots.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying I'm not diminishing that whole issue, but you can't argue one thing when you allowed a whole nother thing to go on that was even worse and bigger. And a lot of police officers got injured, and there was a few police officers that killed in those riots. One of them was actually an off-duty, or what was he? He had just retired, and he was protecting his buddy's pawn shop, and
Yeah.
that dude walked up and shot him in the head for a TV.
Shot him in the head.
And he was like a 30-year veteran with the local police department there.
He just
So that's what I'm
retired.
saying. Is like you can't argue about that and then not bring up the fact that you let that other shit go on. Is all I'm saying. I'm not taking away from that or anything. At the end of the day,
Only people that
I'm
had
not
guns
saying it was
in,
right.
at January 6th were the police.
That's
And I'm
right.
not saying it was
Not to
right
change the
neither.
Subject, but Frank just posted another plane is missing. Comes in threes, guys. It comes in threes. Alaska, an Alaska plane is missing.
Oh Lord, help me.
Comes in threes.
Oh, I saw a meme the other day, and
10 people.
a fucking dog shaking, and it was like showing this dog like having a fucking seizure, and he was like, when you're thinking about getting on a plane in 2025,
Yeah.
like fuck me, it's like plane after planes issues are going on. I'm almost gonna bet though the Alaska one was probably due to some kind of crazy weather.
Yeah.
Pilot probably shouldn't have flown into it and thought, I'm more experienced than that. Because those Bush pilots, man, they're some crazy ass pilots. I'll tell you that. Those guys fly into some really extreme shit.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34.
All right, I gotta jump off. I'll catch y'all later.
All right,
Yeah.
Justin. Yeah.
Everybody heard about the bird.
Well, what do you think, Joe?
Yeah.
TJ, you behave yourself today.
Yeah, Justin had to get off and go work on the car.
Oh,
Time to
did he?
pack it
Okay.
in. Time
Good
to
for
pack
him.
it in.
We're gonna pack it in, Lance. Mark, take care.
And TJ's getting ready to go to work for Walmart.
TJ's getting ready to do his exercises.
Yeah. Got to bend and stretch. Bend and
There you go.
stretch.
And don't open that mouth so wide. You might suck everything in that room in it.
Well, the part
Black
that I
hole.
found the best was Joe is that he's got a long enough tongue. He licked the inside of that bowl all the way around.
Lord help, no one know nothing about his tongue.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see
Too
you all
much
later.
information.